Welcome back to Cowboys Flashback. I'm Savannah Huemoeller. Starting with special teams, a blocked field goal in the first quarter from Huemoeller Thomas picked up by Noah Igbenogany, who ran it back for a touchdown. This kicked off some serious momentum for the Cowboys. Take a look. He's now having those games where you're really seeing him as a standout player. And as much as CeeDee Lamb is doing, I love seeing Brandon Cooks get more involved in this offense and excited to see him go forward. We'll get into it. What a great game on Saturday, right down to the wire for the Cowboys, but they got the job done. 345 passing yards on offense and 2 takeaways on defense. Time to give credit where credit is due. While all eyes were on CeeDee Lamb with his record-breaking game, I want to highlight, of course, the archer Brandon Cooks, who also had a very big night for the boys. 5 receptions, 60 yards, and 1 touchdown, which gave the lead to the Cowboys in the fourth quarter against the Lions. Cooks was cooking. His touchdown marked his 7th of the season, which is the most touchdown receptions he's had in a single season since 2017 with the New England Patriots. Talk about a roller coaster for the Dallas Cowboys, who took on the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday afternoon at State Farm Stadium, ending in disappointment for Cowboys fans. You're watching Cowboys Flashback. I'm Savannah Huemoeller, giving you the details of how it went down in the desert. George Teague in the studio with me today. George, we were coming off of a loss from Arizona into the New England Patriots game. What was the difference in some of these plays from Sunday's game?
Well, last week we were really concerned about getting all 3 phases playing at the highest level. This week, we're able to talk about special team plays, offensive plays, and defensive plays that all went for big gains during the game.
What you got for us?
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about special teams. They don't get enough credit for what they do, right? And this is a coaching deal that I love what Coach Fossil actually did. So this is the field goal block, and we really surprised him. But what you need to know about this first is that all these guys in here, their job is just to make sure they do not let anybody penetrate the line of scrimmage, because they do know a left block, this guy's coming under, he's coming under in front of him, okay? What they're supposed to do is drop one guy out to be able to cover the pass, but they don't do that. So what does that leave? That leaves Chauncey Golston wide open out here in the flat for a touchdown. It's unbelievable. Great hands, turn up, not looking back. I just wish he would have did a little bit of primetime move or something in there to make it happen.
That was such a good play. Just wide open on the right. He just slipped right in there. It was great.
That's right.
Defense coming up next, Deron Bland. This might have been my favorite play of the game.
Well, he had a tremendous football game.
After the game, Lamb was asked what statement he is making about the type of receiver he is. His response, "I'm the top receiver in the game, and there's no question about it." I love this confidence heading into week 11. And moving on to defense, the tank, DeMarcus Lawrence, gets my defensive player of the game. Traveling to Buffalo this week, Dak Prescott will lead the charge in the cold weather. Against Philadelphia, he had a total of 271 yards and 2 touchdowns. Prescott has a 122.5% passer rating at home in 2023, which is the highest in the NFL. But since the Cowboys are on the road, Dak's passer rating during road games this season is 88.8. Parsons leads all edge defenders with a 21.1 pressure percentage. Dak Prescott had his best game of the season against the Eagles. 374 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 70.2 completion rate. The unstoppable CeeDee Lamb is on a roll. With 10-plus receptions and 150 yards or more in 3 career games, Lamb has tied Cowboys legend Michael Irvin. The Dallas Cowboys have won 11 straight games at home, the longest winning streak in the NFL. The last time these two teams met, the Cowboys shut out the Giants 40-0 at MetLife Stadium during the first game of the 2023 season. The Cowboys are hungry for another win at home this Sunday in Week 10. To kick off the 2023 NFL season, Hugo Boss teamed up with the NFL and Micah Parsons to launch an iconic apparel collection featuring hoodies, crews, t-shirts, polos, joggers, and more. The bold, unique apparel of the Boss NFL collection unites football and fashion while reflecting what it truly means to be a boss. Get yours today at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, at HugoBoss.com, and at Boss retail stores. #BeYourOwnBoss.